Okay, so today I'm going to start and add some little circles. These are wrapped rings, and there is a video which I will link to on how to do these things. I'll add these 3 now somewhere, and then I'll add a few more because I want to start building up more stitches and texture. So I won't be doing it I won't be doing it too much on here. I'll just start off and then I'll show you, because I probably need to make some more of these in the correct colours, because I've got no. So these are little tatting bits. So I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna add them down here. It's not really got a plan. Let's put this one in first. So I'm just gonna, literally all you need to do is come up and down, and I'll show you that it doesn't matter what colour. Oops, hooked round a drop pin. It doesn't matter what colour, because if it's a contrasting colour, that looks cool. So don't worry about that. I'm getting a bit tangled on the back, so I seem to have a long thread. Oh, here comes Gertrude. Hello. These ones are like a little rubber ring from the Plumbers Merchants that I've just covered. But as I say, I will link the video. There is a video on how to do the wrapped rings. That's a whole new world there I like to use. I'll go down. Okay, and you can stitch over these, fill them in with beads, all sorts of things. Right, I'm going to add another one. I think I'm going to add that down there. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a look which way. Let me just have a quick, doesn't matter. But you see I've got these end threads. I'm going to pull them through so you don't see them. Hang on a minute, how am I going to do it? Let me just stitch that down and let me have a think. I've sort of lost what I'm doing. I want to pull it through like I'm doing it on GOLDWORK. Just need to think about it. Let me just stitch it down and then I'll. You know, sometimes when you just can't think, when you've just not done it for a long time. Because what I don't want to do is cut these off there, because they'll unravel. But if you do little tiny stitches, it should more or less hide. Teeny tiny stitch. You don't need many, just there. So what you need to do is come up, right, let me just think. I might have to go off camera and have a little practice and then come back, because it's yeah, I know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, and I'm going to have to find a bigger needle, which is here. Right, let's get you some. Okay. Sorry. I will show you how to do this. You literally come up, but you want to come up and down make a biggish hole, and then you want to go back down the same hole if you can. Make a loop, back down the same hole, and put your thread through the loop and pull, and that's pull you, yeah. Again, so you're coming up, making a biggish hole, you're going back down the same hole you came up. I know I said I wasn't going to show you how to do things, but this one's quite an unusual kind of thing to do. So make sure your thread is through your loop. Just get that out of the way. Can't get it out of the way. Come on, come on, come on. And pull. And it should, with a little bit of a... Oh, it doesn't want to come through. Come on. It will come through, just... There we go. Okay, so you're not chopping off that and unravelling it. So I'm going to add a few more. Get rid of that. Where are you? Just pop you in. Teeny tiny stitches. Just want to kind of tuck that under when I'm... But I'm going to add a few more sort of rings and hoops and things that I'm going to do. Like I say, I'm not going to do those on camera. Because I'm just mindful that I don't want to spend hours boring you to death with my sewing. Although I know lots of you like it, like me to just stitch and natter. Just going to pull that down, and again, simple. So you've got a big needle, big thick needle, and you're going to come up, make a bigish wibbly hole, go over the top of your thread and go down the same hole. Make sure you are going down the same hole. Yeah, might be able to actually pull through both, and it'll pull your thread through. This is something that you do on GOLDWORK a lot. That's for a whole other video. Make a big hole. It's good if you've got a needle with a biggish eye that's wide, because that makes the hole big over the top of what your thread is to pull. I believe you can actually get a tool called a tail tucker, and that will do the same thing. You push it up through, pull it down, a bit like that. You can push up through, thread through and pull back down with that, but that's just something else. Okay, so I'm going to add a bit more to my scene. Don't know what it looks a little bit underworldy, don't it? Undersea worldish at the minute. But yeah, so I'm just going to add a few more rings and start building it up, because I'm obviously thinking I want to cram in as much as I can in this space throughout the 31 days. Because I did that stitch there and I thought, oh, I'll add another one there. So what I'm thinking is, it's more like, think of a stitch that I'm doing or something, and then add it, you know, so it hasn't got to be 31 particular pieces. So I'm sort of doing 31 designs or 31 stitches or 31 pieces that I want to add on. I'm going to want to add some bigger circles on up here. So I'm going to go away, do that, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe.